I think it just, I know, my provider, I think. Yeah, was disconnected everywhere. It's my provider, I
In-game
guess.
vote, please. That's one option,
Sometimes
right?
it happens as well.
Game
But
is
damn,
about
it's not
to be
good.
honest. Yeah, no, we agree. Right now, it's not. You know, we have had technical, huge updates
Yeah,
that also affected stability, as you noticed. But those are necessary to get into place to be ready for Epic Games. And the missing things that we think, feature-wise, that is absolutely necessary for new players, will go in that patch.
I didn't crash.
A lot of improvement and polish. So obviously, that's where we kind of have to start subscription when we do the release on Epic Game platform. And I mean, already people have spent several thousand players in the game and think it's a awesome, unique MMO game. So obviously we're heading in the right direction, right? And hopefully that little beer and donuts once a month is worth what you're getting in return. That's the main goal, right?
Oh, what the hell? I have empty inventory. Or maybe that's how it should be.
Rather buy 100 skins than pay 1 month sub. It's sad to hear that, because I would hope that most people would want to have quality game experience and rewards and services for one small fee, rather than buying all cool stuff, microtransaction, locked content, pay to win, all that kind of stuff, right? That just ruins the gaming experience. Which actually seems to be the majority that agree with that currently, which is obviously makes us extremely happy, and that's what we're aiming for. But you know, if we're wrong, we are wrong, right? But I strongly believe in all of us MMO fans out there that we can get a better game with, you know, exactly the same access to everything. Player is in charge of everything, and it's one low fee every month. And that's it, you know. And yeah, so far, you know, we got the support by you guys. That is something you also agree on, and hopefully that is the case. Summon is the best option for this game. Sub is far superior to MTX. Absolutely prefer to pay a monthly sub than microtransaction ones, and stick with the sub starwards. Yeah. It makes me and the team very happy to hear that that is still the general direction it seems to be for those that knows what this type of game is and where we're aiming for, right? Waiting for the Unreal 5 update with huge interest. Yeah, it's exciting. It's a very exciting big upgrade for the entire game, obviously. As long as the game is good enough to retain its players, sure. But a sub in a game this size is slippery slopes. This size? What do you mean with this size? Want to subscribe to Henrik OnlyFans? Jake, you Jake.
Okay.
So what are veterans items for MO1? So we're getting our veterans system eventually. So there's two things in this veteran system this time around, and it's a little bit more elaborated and give you never-ending progression on your character. And I know Jake gonna love this one.
Yeah, that sounds actually awesome.
Obviously, everyone that kind
depends on how it will be implemented.
That kind of never-ending progression without obviously giving you the PvP power that wipes everyone else based on levels. That's not gonna be the case, right? But there's gonna be a very nice natural progression. That's gonna be on the
nice because we're
discussion for the upcoming roadmap, and I want that to be early on because it makes sense.
Yes, this should be one of the first features.
Add it as an option if everyone says,
Point weapon skills, progression,
this one would go before because it's so freaking exciting. Obviously, we'll make it happen. But I think many of you will agree that that should go in early because it helps your character to continue develop, you know, and progress. I'm a new player, great game. Why do I have to wait 3 hours? Expectation. I've seen your post about the 48 hours. You don't have to keep spamming it, right? We're seeing it. So it's okay, guys. I see you for posting it non-stop. I heard you. And like I commented on it before, I commented one more time, and that is that, yeah, we may have to tweak some of the numbers, but we like to not rush into changes, rush into balance when they're new. Also because quite often players have changed their opinion after a few months when they actually got deep into it. How many things have been sieged so far? You see what I mean, right? 1. So that's why we shouldn't rush too much. You remember this from other things we added as well, when you said, wait a minute, I changed my mind now after actually 2 weeks, but my first day, oh no. You see what I mean? We heard your feedback and we are fully aware, and like I said, it's quite easy for us to tweak these things, right? But we want to start on the safer side and, you know, follow it safely and carefully. And I think most people think that could be a good idea.
Well.
Hopefully. Makes sense. I think it's hilarious that mostly surrogates that want to reduce the timers and looting. Yeah, you know, depending on where you are and what you're doing, obviously this opinion also changes, right? So that's why we need to be a little bit careful and not just jump the gun when we see 4 people spamming it to death like it's doom is over the clouds. You know what I mean? Update Mark, do you on the plan? So I haven't added much of the quality of life suggestions there yet. Maybe we could make a pack that have a punch of these, a loaded pack of these things. So maybe that would be a natural thing to add on the roadmap,
because
right? So far I only added specific features that I know these are exciting. Guys gonna want to have them. The question is in what order. I mean, we try to squeeze in some of those quality of life functions every now and then, as you noticed on our patch notes. But maybe it's a good idea to make a one focused patch based on that, right? Maybe. What do you think?
Depends on how much time they will spend on this patch. Yeah, there should be way more options for territory control. Because for now, yeah, you formally can control them, but you cannot really control them.
Yeah, there's absolutely
but
very
this
many
is something
good
to fight
suggestions when it comes
for
to
big
quality of
guns.
life, the market functions.
Something to keep them busy for now. There will be updates for this anyway.
Let's see then if we want to do a one pack that is we call quality of life updates.
You just need to keep people busy, not bored all this time.
Include. Quality of life is the most important thing in this game.
While they're still developing core parts of the game.
I mean, depends, right? If there's some very big feature that everyone will love and want to play, and then we get thousands more players that want to join in to participate, that may be a big impact for the game and give us more resources. We can do quality of life even faster, right? I mean, there's no doubt that we want these quality of life updates, and it's really good for the game.
Surprised now they already can remove
more like, okay, we
guards
can
from
do the
city,
trace, we can do this, but we can do it more efficiently by these quality updates, right? So I fully agree with that. But as long as we're a small team, we still need to focus on where do we spend our upcoming months, what do you want to play with, so you actually think it's worth supporting the game by paying a subscription and enjoy the game moments, right? We want to make sure that is under control. Boats. In some cases, it's better to follow your instincts and experience as a developer to choose what's better for the game. Don't rush for any balance changes if it's not obvious, like OP daggers and tower shields. Yeah, I mean, we always have that in, you know, back of our mind. Obviously, we have some experience and knowledge over the 16 years of running Mortal Online, and we also learned what doesn't work as good and where it becomes problematic when it comes to if we, you know, give the ball entirely directly to be balanced by the players, because we tried that in the first game, and that meant we made patches on one thing back and forth for months. obviously that's no good for anyone, and people start to say, why the hell don't you expand on the game features? Well, we were stuck with this never-ending balancing thing, and people would first agree and then disagree and then roll back and then move forward and back and forward.
Yeah, people complain all the time.
More careful when it comes to entering that rabbit hole and never moving forward. So that's why we also try to make sure that PTR should be the place for you guys to really try it out, give your feedback and balance, and we can try it there. And hopefully we'll be in a pretty good position. So
we need to list blacklist and whitelist for people on control territory. That's what we need.
But yeah, I mean, I also have a few features that I know, and this is good for the game. A lot of players, new players,
we also need core features like broker and taxes.
But at the same time, I think it could be up
also
for
some palisade would be nice.
In what order it comes. I mean, I could decide that the veteran system, for instance, should be on the first roadmap,
and
right?
Them
and then we together we pick the rest and how, in what order of things.
Lanterns. And everything. So many things.
But I'm still interested also to
placeholders hear, also.
Obviously, players' feedback on
just fancy
veteran system. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. A never-ending progression on the character is awesome. It feels like I'm always doing something and moving forward, even though it's minor things. There's a satisfaction in that. Having that as we play a game like this is always nice, right? Bard is another one. Ships be needed is another one. Big system. About letting account own 2 house structures. I mean, we're already, there's insane amount of houses, and now TC obviously very rapidly growing on Mirland. And that's one of the reasons we have a big world. We want everyone to be able to participate in building stuff because it's a big thing that many are interested in. At the same time, we can't just add empty, boring football plans all over the world to give this to the players. But there's a natural balance also. You can occupy quite a lot in TC with one account using even a house to claim that land and start building some stuff. And of course, we haven't reached the other continents yet when it comes to that.
Oh, they kind of have taxes as resin, no?
The world isn't fully filled yet with structures, but I'm sure it will.
But the owners of cities get nothing.
Every day with a lot of
spend a lot of time to bring supplies, but you don't get anything from this right
occupied,
now.
Right?
It's just not worth it. It's a bit weird mechanic right now.
You can't siege anything, it's possible to damage buildings. So this is why we urge again to read the manual about the sieging mechanic window. You need to learn that to be able to siege someone successfully, or you won't damage them. So I urge everyone to read up on it, and maybe if people don't want to read up on it and learn it, maybe we can do a stream that we focus on how to do a perfect siege. But that is obviously player knowledge, right? And it's, there's some basic rules you need to learn to do a successful siege. There's no siege window. Yes, there absolutely are. You need to read the manual. Please, Goon, read the manual for F's sake. We implemented that, and I
needed some kind of manual,
but that was before we had it.
Of knowledge
so I know
in
it's
game.
Hard to,
the journal, that would be nice. Because that would solve many issues.
But yeah, we needed a siege window system to protect the game that we lacked in the first game, and people are happy to finally have it in Mortland 2. But yeah, if you're new to it, I suggest read up a little bit on it and learn how it works, and you will see how you successfully siege someone. You can unsuccessfully siege someone, or you can do it successfully. Well, housing work for unsubbed accounts. So you need to pay your upkeep to obtain your house, and that will be linked to your account. Yeah, instead of having the hard countdown, this is when a battle starts and this is where it ends. like in some other MMOs, you have to reduce their prominence, right? So it goes down. That's when you do proper damage and do a successful siege. That's the short, right? If you ignore their prominence, their supply lines, the supply, they're gonna have high defense, and that is the time window, so you can't do a ninja siege, which everyone hated in the first game and pushed out guild after guild after guild when they got ninja sieged. That's why we're not, entering the same mistake again. Gunter, that's gonna be taken care of. Right, let's anything less than 6 hours in course ninja sieging. People sleep, have jobs.
Yeah, this sieges is a problem.
Yeah.
Almost all sandbox.
We had
RPGs.
months of discussion about the problem in the first game. So
it will be not a big problem, it's
we
good.
had a lot of discussion to fix that with the siege mechanics in Mortline 2.
But it will work on if it keeps not for
having ninja sieges when you sleep or at work is extremely painful, and that's what's made people take long breaks from the game.
And there is no walls
distracted by committing to cities after that, which meant there's less for you to siege, for less for you to fight. So it doesn't benefit anyone, right? We need to find that nice window of where you can, adapt to it, and okay, the war is starting soon because we lost this and it's ticking down, and there's some time for you to cover that and fight for defense. But yeah, again, we're on extremely early days. People are testing, experimenting, careful, collecting a lot of prominence. We haven't seen anything yet, right? We haven't seen anything. We're early on when it comes to the progression of...
Yeah, normally if it would be from the very beginning, people would slowly come to this.
These have been good.
Now everyone want to see sieges when it was just ended
that's
as
how
a
it
game.
should be, not instant gratification.
But it's there.
Yeah, and we always said it is a persistent game and there's a lot of mistake. We can't just allow ninja siege. That's why we lost guild after guild in the first game. But it's also important to remember, like, okay, you can do that in Rust, right? Because you can jump in for 1 hour, you can build all the bases in the world, you can destroy all the bases in the world, and then you jump out again, and nothing is really persistent in the same way. But it is here. This is an mmorpg game, so it's even more important that there's a fair rule set and options for anyone to participate wherever they want and can.
But it's not like you have a GPS tracker or something when you enter in another border northern.
I mean, you can siege without a ninja siege, right? It's not that hard, actually.
But yeah, some people demand
if you see how
something
the
for
supply
passage.
works, you can prepare the war a little bit ahead of time and then do your siege.
Hello. What are you doing here?
Oh, I just farmed stuff and sold the heads, and now I'm on my way again.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't have to spam the same message again when you don't agree on some of the functions. Again, this is a large game. There are thousands of people that are passionate about the game, and sometimes we all can't agree. That's a given one, right? But I think it's important that we start to take some responsibility that this is our red line, this is the general direction and core rules of the game. And then, there's always room for obviously a lot of disagreement in the various groups and play styles. That's natural, and it will never be perfect. We can't make everyone happy, right? We don't like the pay to win cosmetics and all of that. We hope that we can make a much better quality game based on a sub based instead. We will see, right?
Yeah. Subscription should be better, of course. For players, would be better for population. That's another question. But in game with free economy and even market, it's a bad idea to have free to play. Usually it doesn't work normally. Because game will be flooded with bots, cheaters, and
right,
everything.
let's sign up for this one, shall we? I think it's time. Exclamation mark NO2. And we will start sign up. When is community vote roadmap? I can't say for sure when yet. I have started on it. So soon, I guess. I'm gonna address it in a upcoming stream as well. Like, you know, to go through it so everyone get the notice. I can't say exactly when yet though. We need a little bit more time. Both in... I need to put the explanation of them, you know, cover them all. And next to my daily stuff. So I'm working on it a little bit now and then. So we will see when it could be possible to make the post. Yeah, it will be regionalized subscription fee. Alam Jonas. Good evening, Henrik. What about small indicator on what weapon or item I equipped in my hands? That's a very good quality of life function, which I fully agree on. Nice. And it will be added on that list when it comes to...
I mean, two groups of weapons
stuff,
that you can
right?
switch with one button. You should be able to see which one is equipped right now. Some icon in the corner or something. That's what we need. Yeah, I'm now using inventory for this only because in the past I used these buttons. It's so unreliable if you use the hotbars. Because you pressed, you can see an animation of pressing of the icon. But nothing changed, and you don't know it. Then you grab a weapon, critical moment, and it's the wrong one, and you dead.
A war window.
So
and if we do,
it's terrible how it is
after a
right
time
now.
where everything drops, I don't see why anyone would accept that. Will be able to see the game on 5. I plan a few new streams soon, and one of them will be a little sneak peek in Unreal 5. Again, I haven't had the time to schedule the streams yet. That's the only negative thing I would say. Having a stream every week makes me kinda, you know, do them in last second, and it's hard for me to add a lot to them. That's also I asked a little bit maybe if we should do them a little bit more, not as frequent, but try to, you know, have a little planning time to make them a little bit more, I guess, interesting for many. But it seems like most people still wanted me to do them frequently, which I can understand why some want that. But yeah, maybe I need to transition to
You maybe need to make them shorter,
like that, yeah.
or make them
and try
more
to have a schedule
for you.
time on my schedule where I also add something more to them. So
buttons respond, but there is a lag
possible
between
there.
some actions. For example, if you're
Let's board the
moving
game.
from your horse or moving
Love
on
it,
your
by
horse,
the way, Slubrat,
have a
awesome
lag,
to hear, and
and you can't
welcome to
equip
Mortal
anything.
Online 2.
so
Once a month.
yeah.
Maybe even once a month.
Like you ran
Maybe,
with the
maybe.
bow, you jump in from a
I mean,
horse, you
for
press
me,
in the sword, but you're not
It's
with
a
the
little bit
sword, you're still
stressful,
with
right?
the bow.
It feels like I'm doing
Because you
this
can
every
switch weapons or
third
do
day
anything
because
while you're
time
moving.
flies, right? And obviously I want to do them well, I want to do them interesting.
And you don't know when this window
when I have something
finish.
new every time.
It would be the
sometimes
sound of switching weapons that would make
it's difficult
help.
when it's so frequent,
Not
right?
probably.
So yeah,
there
every
is no-
second week or once a month, you know, maybe one of those two will be proper to do moving forward. Same, bought 3 of my body's keys the other night after clean stream the TC. I'm excited to be here. OG Cave TV, that is awesome to hear, and awesome that you found a game through a clean stream. I did watch some of it as well. I'm gonna watch his and Bruce Twitch videos that I missed live. I heard I saw a little bit, and I heard one of those siege battles was just epic. And yeah, awesome to see that new players see the game for the first time and see that, you know, this is quite a unique mmorpg. We try to offer something quite different from most other MMOs, and it may demand a little bit more from you, but that's also one of the beauty, right? So yeah, that's awesome to hear. Thank you for promotion, everyone that is streaming.
Yeah.
Me, myself, and I watched J45K live on Twiki, and I had to buy the game. Love it so much. Jantra, awesome. Awesome. I mean, the siege, people haven't really committed to big sieges yet or dungeon. Like I said, the majority, we are monitoring everything. The majority have been obviously farming and collecting a lot of prominence, trying to secure their bases. Obviously want to expand their guild ranks and all the options they may have. And there's been some small sieges, there have been some house sieges that got wiped very quickly. They didn't see it coming. Yeah, we had this siege between Kodo and who was it? Oh, who was it they attacked? Which was quite a large siege fight.
I didn't send an Born Royal Guard, I guess. I mean, the siege, maybe it was another siege that I didn't know, but I doubt
Our
about it.
Odin scene was putting together a cool video as well based on that siege. Is it out yet? I haven't watched.
Basically, it was most of the players of the server in one place. Basically, all the lenses were there. Or maybe not. Actually, I don't remember. I think Enclave maybe wasn't there.
Jalethal. First impression of the game reminded me of Daggerfall, and that is huge compliment. This is what ASU should have been. Excited to see on Revive.
Daggerfall,
Yeah, actually,
seriously?
when we got our first players jumping on Mortal
Why
Kombat,
not the
a lot
other
of them,
Elder
I think
Scrolls?
that
Why
was
Daggerfall?
around the era of ASU was gonna release also, right? And the majority said, well, this is more ASU than the real ASU.
Yeah.
Obviously,
You saw the only
nice
problem is
compliment, I
combat.
fully agree.
If in Iso would be
Elder
combat like
Scrolls is
Mortal,
a
I would
big
play
company, awesome
Iso
IP,
only a
awesome
lot.
games.
Okay, maybe not
So,
only, but a lot.
Yeah, that's awesome. And yeah, obviously, Unreal 5 gonna push our boundaries even further.
Or if in Mortal would be Quest Snake and Iso, I would play a lot in Mortal.
Odyssey Empire versus MK.
But I'm already playing a
RPG,
lot in
Black
Mortal
versus
actually.
Alliance. Ah, okay.
But with such quests, damn. That would be good. Graphics
It's
is how's
Cardali.
the problem?
Uh,
I really like it. I want to
It will
like
have
it.
to be
I
an
like
upcoming
everything in
roadmap
Iso
option,
except of
I
loot
would
system
say.
and combat. And combat
can't
is like so hard
respond still, sadly.
and so sad. And combat is even only part of the problem. The other part is
Fair
difficult.
enough,
Yeah.
Odin Seed and others.
You will just fight
Awesome,
through
awesome
everything with
battle.
full health. No one can scratch you.
I'm gonna join in on the
So
battlefield.
dumb. You just press one
Maybe
button, killing everything.
on
No
the
one can
dog
kill you.
side, just to enjoy
It's just not
some
fun.
of the
It's opposite
awesome
of fun.
battles.
But
I'm
quests
missing
and
it
voices and
since
everything's so
the
good.
combat beta days. I was very frequently active then, and I'm missing it. But obviously, it's been extremely busy lately as well. Hopefully, there will be some more time eventually. That siege had a battle of 5 armies vibes. You do a roadmap survey in game, so it can't be bought on the website. Yeah, those are things we need to look through, right? To see what is the best way to see how we can gather feedback and player opinions, right? Anything you're excited about getting added soon, feature-wise? Whoa, I mean, just looking at my documents where I try to collect exciting, cool features that I think will be obviously... There's both short-term and long-term, and I collected them there to help with building the, like I said, the community roadmap discussion, right? So I pulled out the main ones that I think these are good, are gonna be popular, and it's good for the game, and it caters for many different playstyles and players out there. And that list, there's something exciting with all of those features, I would say. Picking one of them is quite difficult, because it's also one of the things that I love. I can often, you know, go back and forth between different things and styles and enjoy them. So obviously there's quite a few features that I would just love to cycle around as well. And you know, if you get a little bit tired of one thing, you can go do another thing, right? That's also one of the beauty with a true sandbox game, where there's going to be so many features over time that if you're tired of battle and you want to take a little break because you're exhausted, you can always chill in the tavern and play some poker or blackjack with your friends, socialize and just chill. I mean, that's a small thing, but it's just awesome. I can't wait until we can sit down in a majestic tavern and VoIP and play Texas Hold'em against each other.
Can't wait to just see it. I mean,
such a
standing
small
all the
thing,
time
but
is kind
so
of
fun. Something that, you know,
hard.
come down for hours and hours and just
Need the
enjoy
ability
the
to
time.
see it.
And even trying to make some mortal money while doing so, right? So I mean, that's a
so
cool
many
feature that I
chairs
think
and
anyone
everything
can enjoy
to
fully.
see it
You don't have
online,
to be
and we
a
cannot.
top tier PvP player or risk something. Well, risk you may risk your stack of gold, right? But you know, stuff like that just adds to the game world, so you can do whatever you want whenever you feel like it, right? Maybe become a professional poker player and make a good living in Immortal. The Unreal 5 work is going very well. We have been hard working on that, and we're gonna share a little bit update on it soon, and hopefully I'm gonna show you a little bit of how it looks also soon. Join us, Henrik. I will try to join. Obviously, I want to make sure that no one thinks that I'm participating and affecting the outcome of a siege battle. That wouldn't be possible because I'm not that good, right? I'm a non-factor when it comes to playing.
Nah, we saw Henrik on Siege. He one-shotted people.
But I would love to
He's very good
in the battles because I'm missing it.
At least he have powerful
Already
gear.
in Odin Seed. I'm not in any guild, I want to make that clear. But I would like, you know, if you want to have me, like I said, I would love to participate in the battlefield, just socializing, community, you know, with the community, play with the community. Like I said, I won't affect the outcome because I'm not that good anymore, and now I'm extremely rusty. I haven't even refreshed my combat skills for quite a while. So, you know.
One person doesn't affect that much anyway. Yeah, I should look around more often. Not that safe here.
You're planning on changing the outlaw spawn rate. I really like how it's now, and request you don't.
That will make
So
difference
we have done a few tweaks on it. So the outcasts and outlaws have a slower reaction time, and their ranged and magic damage is a little bit reduced. The outcast is also a little bit slower when running around because they're meant to be for the noobs, right? So they're not too overwhelmed.
They're pretty dangerous when
So
you.
those are some of the tweaks we have done to just refine the balance a little bit. But we are following up. We want to make sure that when anyone, group or solo, explore the world, travel the world, there should always be something exciting.
People should play
this
this game.
Out the greater risk, but also the greater reward.
Be a paladin. Shows a good sign of the
Mini
game.
games will be fire. Yeah, exactly.
And still will have plenty of PvP.
Small little brilliant thing. And like I said, that's why also I like a true sandbox game like Not Online.
God Emperor can be just
every now and then, you know, you can be,
God Emperor after all.
You know, exhausted by something, but you can always do something else, right? Or wanna try another field. And I think table games, social games, works perfectly in Online. It's first person. We have VoIP system and soon VoIP. And again, soon in Unreal 5. It's just gonna be brilliant to sit there, chill, and win or lose some money while doing that and have fun with players. So yeah, that's we're gonna present that one, and I hope that the community agree that it's time to add some of those table games soon, because anyone can enjoy that also, right? We're gonna have low tables and high rollers for those that are rich, right? So anyone should be able to participate. And maybe, you know, just imagine this tavern becomes popular and cool. Every now and then after your adventures, you go in there and you know, you get to know the people because they're always hanging there. They're you know, the common customers or common players. And you play poker, blackjack, and just socialize, just chill, right? I would love to see that grow. Wait, that's fire. That's gonna help my gambling addiction in real life. That's good too, right? You know, there's still the stake on obviously the in-game money, right? So you have to be careful by not gambling away all of it, right? But you know, better in-game money than real life. We can RP
while we RPing in RP game.
Let's play Hold'em for prominence.
So as we can play the game.
Mortal Remix, thank you for the 10 month. That is awesome. Appreciate it.
Because why not?
Henrik, I just want to raid the tavern and have its loot drop immediately. Nah, we want to hang in there and socialize and have fun, right? You know, everything can't be instant battle killing loot, right? Even though it offers that. We need everything in this majestic sandbox, right? A dimly lit tavern, Henrik blowing smoke rings while an ugly bar plays a jaunty little tune. Exactly, that's the mood and settings I really want, right? So we can do those socializing different things and play some games. Mathematizer, thank you for the prime. 11 month. Impressive. Impressive. Thank you very much. Y'all adding poker? Yes. Texas Hold'em and blackjack. We absolutely need. And then again, the list is endless. What do you want us to add? Chess, other types of games. We're gonna have dice also, a very set of dice, right? And then, you know, the list is endless depending on what we want and when we want it. Yeah. When I'm on the field, I'm obviously not gonna bring any pre-mature weapons like that. That only happened on PTR for the fun of it, right? So don't have to worry about that. When the Sword of Tears drops from the sky, it's gonna be a relic, and obviously it's free for all to battle around.
Wait, so it was this artifact? So it wasn't just GM Sword, it was actually a future artifact? Damn.
Right around with J45k, you can see what it's like. Yeah, but he preferred to be a lot of solo, and he's good at that, right? But I see create his own new crew now. But he's also a main murderer character, right? I'm not really a main murderer. I like to chill, I like to socialize, and obviously I can't kill
Henrik
my child's citizens, right?
No, the murder.
Hire bad company will work for money, Henrik. Alright.
Yep, confirmed. It's just Paladin's trying to be
Never would have impacted the outcome,
Emperor.
Henrik. No, I wouldn't.
Just a little bit.
I agree.
But we created a bunch of guilds already. All of them gone. I'm not sure how many already. Yeah. But he's not really social.
Yeah, but we've been working on Real Fire for quite a while, right? We just, you know, cramp the crap out of it now, more focused, because that is our next milestone. But we have several developers that have been working on that transition for quite a while.
Well, a few people, yeah. Some gangs, you can definitely.
It shouldn't spawn
Man.
5 of them versus solo player. It's a dynamic system, so we don't
Bunch
fully
of
control
murderous souls.
if it's a noob, it
Like
should spawn
Obama.
less. We
That
have
can
nerfed
be
the
good for him, I
outcasts,
guess.
so new players should learn and be able to handle outcasts. They're also a little bit slower, so if it becomes too difficult, there should be some fleet chances. But yeah, we are following up on it, right? We want to make sure that those are in a good position for the Epic Game release, where we also expect more new players to show up, and we want to make sure the new player experience is as good as possible. Like I said, we slow down their reaction timer, so if they jump you, you can decide if there's 5 and you know that's a tough one, you can flee directly and have that flee edge. They are
So they will
quite
not
fast
attack immediately.
reaction
That's
today,
maybe
and we
good.
slow them
Because
down
right now
for the
you
next
have no
patch.
chance to escape. From Outlast for sure. From
When is planned to put in these
Those
table
games,
games?
I don't
So they're gonna be on the what we call the community roadmap discussion. So it's up to you again. You see, now we're already getting to so many cool features, right? So obviously it's gonna be a challenge and difficulty, I think, for us to pick which one. I mean, I can't just pick one out of this whole document where I have them collected so far, because I know these are all high value for a lot of players, and I struggle picking one and which one should be first. There's a few obvious ones, but a lot of them are difficult. So that's why I think it's obviously a good thing to let you guys make your voice heard and see if that helps us and make it easier for us. VoIP, yep. We have a cool demo on that also already, the VoIP system, where you will be able to use either your phone or webcam to capture your face emotions.
yeah, that should be good.
Cause Girth Mir Mixar. I used to be a full-time streamer on Mixer. I haven't heard about Mixer, but again, I'm a Twitch streamer noob. Until it's shut down.
Mixer is
This
already
game
dead.
make me want to stream again to bring more new players. Started up a YouTube channel to begin promotion. Check it out. Walks on Water. That is awesome.
If you just start
Coast,
channel, you
TOS,
cannot do promotion.
Walks on Water.
You
I'm
need to
gonna
be
take a look.
promoted.
I'm gonna
You
take a
cannot do
look.
promotion. And dude just promoted.
I mean,
channel.
word to mouth, word spreading,
VoIP.
awareness
That's what he
of the
said.
game when we reach the Epic Game release, where we also have the improved new player
Because
experience.
he pronounced
That's
it
going
like
to be very
VoIP, not
powerful,
VoIP.
right? So together, I think we can also help making people aware of the game, show them the game, and then, you know, obviously the next step is can they handle the game. Yeah, crouching is a planned future feature. I'm very excited for the game and what is coming next. Please, before we add anything else, there are so many half-broken systems that will be... yeah, so we have a few of them covered also already that we are working on a little bit already in the Epic patch. For instance, bounty hunting is one of those that was a little bit of a test. That's why you don't have it fully fledged out with rewards and options. But that is the plan to cover if everything goes as planned. You know, we won't delay the Epic transition if we don't feel that bounty hunting is fully in a proper position. Then that will go after, naturally, right? But hopefully we can make it in it or very close at least. These pickpocketing and car players. I mean, I also thought it was really cool. You know, remember when people were talking about collectibles? trading cards, but I want to do them as small, familiar creatures that you can collect endlessly, spread out in the world. Very small, cute creatures that you can throw up on a table against an opponent, and they fight, and you can level them up and collect them and so on. A very cool
Magic the
feature, right?
Gathering
And you can be the
system.
champion of the little ones if you sign up for that.
Card
that can also be
game
built and
instead of
expand into infinity.
creatures.
And you can collect them
Kinda dumb
endlessly all the
for
time in the world, from rares to common
most
to
medieval
unique.
game.
How cool is that, right? There's so many small things that
It could be both of them, but
could be
I
really
prefer
fun to
card connected one.
play around with.
That would be something to explore for. And to play in taverns. Carrying multiple
I think I'm a little
pens.
bit behind here again.
questionable.
I'm gonna jump down a little bit because I think you see that I'm talking about things in the past now. Roulette, that's a cool one. Add D&D. Yeah. Imagine sitting in a tavern and play Dungeons and Dragons.
That would be nice.
Pen and
Would
paper.
be funny. At least.
Right? Imagine that. With FOIP and VoIP sitting around the table, and you're a dungeon master,
Actually, with FOIP it could be funny.
game master, and playing with our friends. It's crazy what we can do in the game world eventually, right?
I mentioned.
The
Soon.
Relic War is one of the votable options on the upcoming roadmap. How's it going to drop from the sky? It's still in our bank in M1. That time era is in a new time era, you know, so it's gonna drop. And did the dice roll command not come with TC patch? I thought it did, and I asked some of our guys, how the hell did you do the dice roll, and no one had responded to me because it was on PTR, so I'm a little bit confused. I need to demand a response, I guess, about the dice rolls so I can answer if no one here knows already. Sylvan, I didn't mean to call it kids. You know, it's a metaphor for Mortal is kind of my baby, right? And you're all citizens of that world project, right? I don't know how the hell I meant to phrase it, but you know what I mean. Yeah, is it time for the giveaway, guys? I guess it is. We are closing in on 2-hour mark also. Outcasts barely spawns compared to Outlaws, who spawns like 10 at the time. So Outcasts are only surrounding cities, right? Quite nearby. There are some Outlaws nearby those areas as well, and those, I guess, are some of the things we may refine a little bit closer to the Epic Game release. To make sure that new players more frequently run into the Outcast first and then learn that Outlaws is a step up, right? And then obviously the veterans even more step up. Once those new players see that a sub is planned, they won't stay, lol. I mean, there needs to be a monetization just like any other MMO game or online game, right? And the question is, how do we do it? Do we ruin the gaming experience and fool the players and trick them to spend more money to be competitive and lock shit and pay to win? Or do we make a small fee everyone can accept and allow, enjoy, and be fully master of control of everything and compete on the same level and get everything for free, all expansion for free, and enjoy the game and don't fuck up the gaming experience? What do you choose? What do you choose? Make it known. Spread the knowledge. Spread the word. You see what I mean?
Please don't
Come on,
fuck
come
up
on.
the gaming experience.
Let's do it. Damn, that got spicy. Knowledge is power. Wait, all future content will be free? Yes. All expansion and features we ever release will be included as long as you have a subscription. That's all we need to make it happen, right? So it's a very easy choice for the players.
Yes,
And
present player
I,
base with
as a real
expansions, but they
hardcore
do.
MMO fan, player, lover also, I
On the
will piss
subscription.
on a free-to-play win mechanic if I choose between that and a proper subscription. I get everything on the same terms. But that's me personally, and I hope the majority would agree and that new players that are used to the new crappy models, so to say, will step up and see that they're fooling you. Let's get a better game. Let's freaking do it. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Not free, just included. All other MMOs, look at World of Warcraft. Every single expansion they charge money for, right? We're gonna give them for free. You just need a subscription. World of Warcraft also have a subscription and sell their expansion. We don't do that. And we like to launch a student support program. So we're looking at that as well, trying to prepare everything to have that in a good position for the Epic release also. So we can have as much promotion as possible. We can help promote our streamers and content creators to help us with awareness, right? Why don't you just sell rainbow unicorn flying carpet mount skins like every other MMO these days? Yeah, you know, that's the option, right? But do we want that? No, we don't. No, WoW didn't give the dagger nerf. These are the con artists. I mean, they are obviously, they have some high business psychology working with the business models, right? And obviously they are really good at it and they do it very well. And I see why
to spend way more money than majority would spend for subscription.
But I would love and hope that we don't have to sacrifice anything in return for that. And we, the players, benefit from having a better game, you know. Someone without microtransactions is the best option. With World of Warcraft, all hail Borderline 2. Willing to pay the sub, so long as the game continues to be fantastic. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? I mean, obviously, hopefully, with a good amount of player population, steady growth that we can handle, and hopefully have the support and that the players feel it's worth return paying subscription. That would obviously also give us more resources, right? And more resources means you will get game development better and faster also. So it goes back to the game.
But the thing is, Steve, usually it's still many restrictions, because for people to buy skins,
smoking option for all the races, no practices.
they have to making more shitty skins for equipment, basically, so you will be able to buy them. Also many whales are weird and buying some shitty pinky strassy stuff.
Okay, it's not, but no one else will learn it.
Shiny rainbow shit
shit
equipment, so do you really want to see it in game?
That doesn't sound too bad.
All the game will be covered with all the shiny crap. Even in Path of Exile, if you go and see
yeah, I mean, I know
so
there's
much of this trash.
You know, huge,
it's pretty
a little bit
grim
younger
dark game.
generation than me that are more used to the free-to-play stuff. And
most of the microtransactions,
so I can play. Why
it doesn't look like a rainbow,
that sucks,
but
and
it's still a lot of effect.
We see that, and hopefully we can overcome that and kind of let them see why do we want this? Why is it better for them as a player?
And I don't want to see rainbow unicorns in the game.
That's something I hope that we can cover in a good way together. Because obviously, if I say it, people
Leave it for
don't
some
care,
Korean
right?
mmorpgs.
If you, the player, say it,
I don't want to see
it may have a lot of power, right? Because you're real players.
So nah, subscription is better.
Right.
In some ideal world, subscription would work just on your hours when you're playing.
Just tune in. Exclamation mark Emma2.
At least on days when you're playing.
Zoomers used to throw away MMORPGs that they don't give a shit about. It's sad. Yeah, and there's so much also, right? And there's a lot of studios that have one business model, and that is clone the most successful one, as in clone WoW, change it up a little bit, add something or almost nothing, and do the free-to-play model and such. And that's why we see tons of WoW clones, theme parks, because they want to try to take from that cookie, right? And the companies and the leads in those companies see where can we make most money. They don't care about anything. They want to make the most money, right? And that's their job, right? So So that means they do
Well,
all
many
of those
people
copies.
didn't
That's why
see
we
any
have 10 years of
subscription-based
WoW clone
successful
copies
games
everywhere.
outside of WoW.
And
So
nothing
they,
unique, creative, no sandbox.
but they also may see
and,
how
not the
many
same thing all
people,
over.
how many games failed
But
trying
hopefully
to intervene the subscription. So
Mortal 2 gonna change that a little bit. There
They don't
are
understand the difference
millions of
also.
players out there that doesn't know about Mortal Line, and if they try it out, they can see, this is fresh. I like this. It's like nothing else.
well, maybe
I
right,
have to adapt to how it plays, though. I can't just grind
because yeah, people avoid
legendary
entering the
items
game
and
sometimes.
rage quit when I die and lose it. It's not how we play it, right? But we saw during the stress test a lot of new players showing up for the first time. They never heard about it, coming from Valheim, Rust, Tarkov, all kind of different games with some similarities, and they say, wow, I never heard about it, what the hell is going on? And they enjoyed it very much, and they are waiting for Epic Game release also. Alright, it's only... No, absolutely not. This is a true sandbox mmorpg game which offers PvP and full loot in the world. I came from Ars Age. It's a good game. It's a good game, actually. There's obviously a few good games, I think. I started in Ultima Line, then Star Wars Galaxies, a little bit of Eva Line, a little bit Planet Side, a little bit Dark Age of Camelot. There's a few that I enjoy, but not many to be 20 years, which is quite crazy. Can we get more difficult mobs? Yes, we can. The boats will add so much to this game. Will be insane having ship battles. Yeah, absolutely. And ships will obviously, attract new types of players also, right? So yeah, it's gonna be one of those that you can option for. Henrik has named all the games I most liked. Awesome to hear that. We're here for a reason, right? If you manage to find Mortal Line, you recognize a lot from those old golden gems in Mortal Line 2, right? We're quite inspired by those games, but we want to push it further. We don't want to do another WoW clone, so we want to have those roots and move it forward and make it accessible for everyone that wants something more demanding than the casual follow the waypoint only quest like.
Oh, good for you, Nordish.
Yeah, Haven is
But
one of
it's
those
shit
things
ton of
that we
hours
think fits with free
to
to
play
play,
through
right?
all
If
the
you're
quests.
unsure about the game, you can start playing on Haven, right? And when you want to commit, that's
Probably
when
if
you
you
take
skip
the
everything,
decision.
then
So that fits.
fine, I guess. But if I would
Right,
play,
give
I
away
would
time
read
before
everything, and that
get
would
to
take
the
eternity.
discussions again. So good luck, everyone. I'm rolling everything here. All right. Good luck, everyone. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm not talking about how hard
It's
it is,
time.
Nordish. It's about time consumption.
10 long seconds. sorry.
Like, it's hundreds and
Here we
hundreds
go.
and hundreds and
Here we
hundreds
go.
of hours. And if you die somewhere in the middle, well, you need to start anew.
What you made? Guys. Wait.
But it
Brand
will
for
take
beard.
years to finish it
Congratulations.
if you play it like normally,
I saw you in here, right? You're
without
here.
skipping everything.
Bram for Beard. So what made you guys want to make Mortal 9 to begin with? Good question. So it all started back in 1996 and I was a young man or even a
We need a
teenager.
flashback.
And
fast.
that's when I became a beta tester for Ultima Line and a whole new world
Was
opened up
beta
for me.
tester for Ultima? I didn't
I
know.
was playing Diablo 1 at that time. That was, a very
Oh,
important,
how could I
awesome
miss
game that changed the gaming industry also. And I was lingering in the BattleNets thing that they had, right? And bam, I was recruited into Origin Ultima Line. And I thought, holy shit, imagine a whole open world sandbox. You can walk around and do all kind of things. And that was back with dial-up modems, so it was incredibly difficult. No one wanted to pay things on the internet to credit card. That was a no. Back in the days, it was shady business, or people were afraid of it. So very early on in time, but that's where it kind of started. I thought, holy shit, this is the future. I would like to do something like this. And then it continued for many years. I played that game for many years, and I tried all other MMOs I could find over the years. Nothing really got close to it. Some games gave me a really good experience also, like I mentioned, like those Star Wars Galaxies and some of the other games. So,
right now.
you know, the years passed, and I wanted to start a business. I wanted to run a business, and I wanted to build a game. And I wanted to... I saw that the market was missing a true sandbox game. Ultima Online was slowly losing interest for new players. All the old stuff became,
it's not the next,
you know,
after all.
modern. And I thought it's time to put it back on the map, that type of game. There's a huge audience out there that are waiting for this type of game, including myself. So that's kind of how it slowly started. And I reached out to Epic Games to do a partnership with them. That was when Unreal Engine 3 haven't released yet. Only the giant companies have paid multiple millions to license it, and I tried to get it pretty much for free with a special partnership. And I thought, who is this crazy Swedish guy that haven't done games before, and all of a sudden I'm gonna do the most difficult game in the world? What the hell's going on? And using our license? Nah, I don't think so. But I was quite persistent, as I have always been with everything I wanna do. Just like, you know, working on Ultima Online. Even uphill battles and such. So I called the vice president multiple times for about 2 years until I managed to convince him to, you know, meet and agree to give us the license. And it was us and Microsoft and some others that had that license back then. It was so new, it wasn't really on the market. And then we went to a GameCon in Germany, and everyone was putting out their new WoW clone games. There was one next to us. They were using Unreal Engine 2, and I put a lot of millions to showcase it. And then we were at our little small indie booth next to them and just violated them in terms of all factors. Cooler, better game, and Unreal Engine 3. And the boss of that company came to me and said, how the hell did you get Unreal Engine 3? We just managed to beat Unreal Engine 2. And it was a quite epic journey. A lot of crazy stuff over the years. Hard work, a lot of challenges. But yeah, somehow we managed to get here 16 years later. Could probably make a movie or a book based on this, because the stuff that happened over the years is just unreal. Unreal. Not only Unreal Engine, but unreal stuff. And people wouldn't even believe what happened over the years. So yeah, quite the journey. And that brought us here 16 years later in a very short version. Alright, let's do the little giveaway here to Bran for Beard. He was here, right?
Oh, damn, hold on.
Got a little sidetrack there.
Not the best place to fight them.
Easy rigged, Bran.
Freeze them and Archer. Archers are so annoying. Also running.
Check the DM, Bran for Beard. Yeah, this one.
Like, you cannot fight Archer normally because they're attacked by minions. And vice versa. It's not wise to attack minions when you're constantly hit by Archer.
How do I have the keys?
You're doing a lot of damage.
No. No. Too many tabs open, guys. Too many tabs. It's crazy. Lucky I have a lot of memory, because the tabs in Chrome takes the more memory.
So easy to miss. Horsey. Horsey just moving randomly.
Here
because of the trees. Near the trees, horses behave very awkward.
Alright. Congratulations again, Bran for Beard. You're an old timer in Mortal 2, right? Or are you even from Mortal 1? I don't remember. Please refresh my memory. You play Dark Souls Online. I didn't really play it. I tried it swiftly. They were quite close to us in terms of some of the mechanics, and but I went a little bit different, which I didn't obviously enjoy as much. Like one character is everything a little bit, and the style, and there was a few things that I didn't really like. But obviously some similarities, right? And they were somewhat in our era also, when we announced our game, a lot of their players and followers jumped over to us, and obviously it seems like they didn't get too happy about it. So as direct competitors, like there's no room for 2 sandbox games. We wish them luck and they banned us. But I can understand it, I guess.
I did 200 damage
Yeah,
to each one of them.
I tried it very swiftly, and there was
The
some
half
mechanics that I
HP.
just
So annoying.
obviously that we had different
Extremely
made
tough.
me not enjoy that as much. But I can see there's obviously quite a few Darkfall players in Mortal Online that try that game, coming from that game, that also kind of feels somewhat at home in Mortal Online, right? Makes sense. There's a lot of similarities in some ways. We wanted to go for more realism, more depth in crafting and refining your characters. But yeah, quite similar. Also a smaller company, so type of Starfield. Not really. I saw the announcement, right? Looked awesome as always when the giants hit all the bells and whistles, right? And some people seems like it's another No Man's Sky type of game.
So you mean
I
another
really
No
look
Man's
more
Sky?
to it
Damn.
into
It's another Elder Scrolls.
other than
It's so
that
much
kind of
bigger
announcement
than
and some of the
shit in No
general
Man's Sky.
response to it.
Ah, damn. Looks like Henrik don't know what's actually Elder Scrolls
No, I mean,
series,
we always
Bethesda,
wish them good
and
luck, you know,
how
there's
the
always
game
room for more,
affect
and
gaming
we're
industry.
We're so different that we shouldn't worry about each other, right? I mean,
He shouldn't
quite the opposite.
okay,
We could
I get
both
it.
try to make rings on the water to make more people more interested in sandbox games
Yeah,
rather
sure,
than theme park
exactly.
games, right?
Everything is perfect,
But they
Henrik.
banned everything that involved Mortal Online on their forums. They didn't want to have it, even though we, you know,
Yeah,
try
comparing this to No Man's
make
Sky,
friends, you know, because why not?
it's like comparing The Witcher and Mario. I
Stuff
don't
looks
know.
awful. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it looked interesting, right? But I'm not sure. Obviously, those giants would never really do a true
It's
sandbox
not
game
just
that
those
many
giants,
of
it's
us
Bethesda.
are
There isn't
interested
one
in
game
because
in
they
4 or
wanna
5
tap
years,
into the WoW audience
and everyone
with
playing
their
it.
12,
That's just
14
how it
millions
works.
players to make the big bucks,
And just
right?
records,
We
oh
don't need
yeah,
that. We need a
giants doing
fraction to
something.
be extremely successful and do something that are
When did
completely
they kill
unique.
the last one?
Star Citizen,
Since,
obviously been following it on and off over the years, and still, to my knowledge, it's still not an mmorpg. It's you know, a few players on a
Oh,
server,
Star Citizen is unfinished
and
apparently.
I heard that there's still much. There's a lot of problems, right?
Oh, doesn't
Which
matter.
there are with such complex when it comes to
Yes.
mmorpgs. I'm not sure where they are right now, but maybe eventually it's gonna become a MMO. Who knows? I don't
Then
know how
Henrik
many
need to
years it's
learn
been in
that
development.
there are windows of release,
Starfield is definitely a sandbox game, one of the
and
few
even
ones.
this
Yeah,
so-called
but that's how
giant
they're
don't mess
all
with each other.
marketing, right? And then when you get
Mm.
more info and get into the game, you see that it's quite
Star
far
Vault is
away.
not a giant.
Just look at
so far.
New World and some of the others that
You
was
should be damn
marketed as
careful.
a pure sandbox, and
Especially on
then bam,
release.
not a sandbox at all. So I'm not sure if I would call it fully a sandbox right now until I see it actually is a sandbox. But yeah, like I said, I'm not
Especially basically
to-
Starfield and
aware of the
all
details,
Bethesda
but,
games are sandbox
I mean, I read a lot
games.
of the response and feedback, and the
huge
players
sandbox
people
games for
just to see what
hundreds
they
and hundreds of hours.
think it is also. But yeah, I mean, Star Citizen looks awesome, right? The graphics is really nice, some cool mechanics, very ambitious, and if everything goes well and put together and becomes a MMO, I'm sure it's gonna be a awesome game, right? Hung up players, yeah. So not really a MMORPG yet, but I'm sure they will, because I mean, look at their fundings. It's a world record, right? It's insane. If we got a fraction of that fundings, holy shit, we would take over the world with Mortal Online in a heartbeat. It's unfair. The famous giants get those insane funding resources without investing their own, because they don't need to, right? They don't need to take the risk. We invest everything we own and try to offer something unique.
Well, Star Citizen is still
It
pretty
was a
unique one.
sandbox, but not after alpha. Yeah, exactly. Right?
Very
And
unique.
that's not the first time. A lot of giant companies want to market this. I mean, sandbox sounds cool because there's some good sandbox out there that are not really MMOs, right? So, I mean, when GTA and all those games, big games, become sandbox because you can run around in this
And he's speaking about
cities and
Star
do whatever you
Citizen.
want. It
he
became
switched
a
from Starfield
big
to Star
term and
Citizen.
people love it, right? So it's no wonder why New World and some
And
other
Star
giant
Citizen
wanna say,
definitely
well,
MMO.
it's a perfect sandbox because everyone, ooh, that gets
like
excited, you
it's
can do
dead
whatever you
end.
want. Then obviously slowly when it's a MMO like that, it can't really be a fully sandbox game and have those core theme park features
no
at the same
way
time. You
here.
have to go one or the other way, and then some of it can be mixed. And I've seen it many times when it's being marketed and described as a true sandbox when it's completely not a sandbox. That's why we put an empathy on true sandbox. Motley 2, in my view at least, is a very true sandbox. And a few other mmorpgs I think can be called a true sandbox today, which is quite sad.
It may be sad, but it's beneficial for Starbound.
Yeah, we will see. I mean, there's also a risk for Star Citizen. They still make insane money by just selling ship after ship. There's actually becoming a higher risk in shutting that down by doing a poor release and not really fulfill those exciting goals for everyone that are excited and that story and vision. That could stop the investment for them. So it's not strange that they keep on year after year after year and just add to that amazing vision and dream and just keep getting the same amount of money every freaking month and year. It's crazy. It's crazy. So it's a high risk if they decide to, well, here it is, guys. So it's understandable why they keep doing what they're doing. It's a good business. It's been good business for many years. Which is a little bit crazy because, you know, yeah. Some ways probably fun and Star Citizen more than Star Wars. Yeah, some of those ways, again, it's just crazy. Who the hell spend millions on a few ships and stuff? I mean, of course, if they have that many millions to spare, why not, right? But imagine if we got one of those whales. We will get more resources, more coders, more artists, and we could give a lot more because
Now, Henrik, you would get
I'm very proud of the team because
14
we do
bucks for
something that
subscription.
no one else have been doing, and we do
because
a
it's
lot
not a free to
with
play.
nothing,
No whales
and we become really good at it.
and no
So imagine if
Kickstarter.
we can expand on that powerfully. That is obviously a goal.
Actually, I can go this way.
Oh yeah, by the way, we are on ending note here. Sorry for ask, but my friend want to know that you will make
Yeah, Henrik definitely
Blackjack?
would spend
You mean
all the
blackjack?
stuff on the game. At least
Or
90%
what do you mean,
of
honey?
for sure.
what can a whale buy right now?
Maybe we'll still buy a number,
Well,
but
we don't have that kind of
he definitely would spend most of the stuff on the game.
microtransaction or packages, right?
And so Henrik.
I mean, do we need to do a special cape for 1 million? Or, you know, obviously we don't have those ships that can be insane and added to the game
Can sew ships.
like that. So
They can
I
be
don't know.
fluffy
I mean,
and of
that
different
business model
colors.
doesn't really fit us, right?
They can be first of these combat pets to fight with other pets. So he can sew ships.
Yeah, yeah.
And very
like I said,
rare special
we
rainbow
don't, we
ship
don't really
as well.
have the payment model to support that whale or insane pay to win like Diablo Immortal that spent millions to be the best.
Sea ships.
and
Oh, also variant.
It doesn't
Sea
give a good
cows,
game,
maybe.
right? Again,
Some Lamantines,
in
why
my
not?
view, because how the hell do you compete with that? One guy that spent 1 million in Diablo Immortal and you spend nothing. Of course, you're gonna never get close.
Henrik don't know about
Yeah,
lineage.
blackjack. So
Spends.
we have one part
Especially
of
the
the
first
blackjack
one.
finished already, the client-based, but
People
the
spend so
server-based
much
is not
money there.
finished. So we have quite a few contents already. I mean, the entire gameplay functions are already finished. So it's gonna be on the votable roadmap. If you pick that, blackjack will be quite efficient to add to the game. Add boats to game and start selling boats. So we're gonna make these insane new ships and sell them for real money like Star Citizen. Is that what you're telling me?
Please don't. But skins for ships, well, not the worst variant. It's better to just make subscription.
Yeah,
Don't
skin
need
is
that
to
many
support the game, but
subscribers
again,
to
skin is something you
succeed.
as a craftsmanship in the game can learn and sell. So it's actually a service you benefit from and can enjoy from. You want to remove all that professions and just allow you to buy it instead. Again, we're sacrificing game mechanics, but if everyone wants it and that would give us a lot of resources, we have to validate that. But then again, we are sacrificing game parts, I think.
Because the more will be added in donation cosmetics, the less will be in game. Instead of be able to find new skin or furniture or whatever, you will need to buy it. And usually for
Maybe,
pretty
I
damn
mean,
high price.
So usually the biggest part is the server side. This is what a lot of people sometimes forget about. When you make a MMORPG
There was
game,
such system.
there's
still
obviously
in,
a client side and there's a server
arcades.
side, and usually the server side is extremely important,
Okay, the
sensitive,
stuff in
and
the past.
large project of
You could
all the
place your
features.
logo on,
so
on shields,
it doesn't mean
on
that we have blackjack
caves, on
pretty much done and we can just ship it
tabards,
in
on
next patch.
ship sails,
Since the network side isn't done at all,
everywhere.
it's still a project
could
that
just
needs the
cover as the
coders,
background
and the
person.
coders, always need to specifically plan to make sure that we cover it with the coders we have and with the expertise we have.
Which overall had a lot of interesting mechanics.
What do you use to make
That's
this
mechanics as
haircut? In game, as a barber profession, I mean, scissors.
Most likely something like this will be out. Most likely we'll get ability to place logos or something, but not right now. Or maybe there will be
Yeah,
in-game and start
the
to make your own logo.
that
I
vision
don't know.
system will be possible in Unreal 5, so we have to put it in after we have Unreal 5 in place. We have to rework and throw everything if we do that in Unreal 4 now, and we want to get away from Unreal 4. It steals a lot of time and resources from us. Roleplay Henrik here and Bear feature $15. Indeed. I know damn well some of us will pay $25 plus to be able to keep clay level and just change clay race. I don't think that's a bad idea. Yeah, so me and Matt discussed this earlier on that we think there are room to have a function that allows you to change your clay, but it shouldn't be something that you throw around every few days and change identity and style. So because again, reputation should matter, and you are this person in the game world, and it should make sense somewhat. We try at least to have it immersive and believable, right?
Sound bombing.
So we have the science section where we are planning to revisit this, where this could be
Into
a
the square.
possibility in the proper way.
And well, some people know.
Then we risk never having time in games depending on the different categories we vote in,
Piranhas
because people
just run.
might value other things more, but the whole time the games are complete except for network solution that players against each other. So Nave, yeah, I agree. So obviously one of the things is if so we have the majority of players that enjoy the game, they're happy they're playing regularly. We can
They will
see
sit
Steam
back
chart
again.
and our database numbers where they are
So
quite
many of them.
constantly active
Where's
in
the
the game.
guard is
The
damaged?
majority of these players
be
are
killed
not
now.
on here, Twitch, they're not on the forums and not on Discord.
Here
So
regenerate.
they're not really communicating with us or even listening on us, on our updates. And that's actually the majority of our player base, believe it or not. Then we have you guys that are, a little bit more in touch with the game developers, that wanna, be updated, be involved, and be heard. And we have this interaction, right? So it's always important, obviously, that we take a look on the greater picture. So we don't just cater for one very small group that are extremely loud or, you know, taking the wrong direction because we think they represent the entire population, and we don't do our due diligence to make sure that it's the right direction and it also follows our core vision and red line that we promise to everyone publicly. So I hope that makes sense. So so in that term, obviously we can't just, because quite often we have loud PvP players that want to, you know, push that as much as possible, which means we will never have time for everything else if that's the only thing we do, right? So we need to cover all the areas to make a true sandbox game that we're promising to the audience, right? And that means we have to pick something within the RP socializing group, which is our table games are one of them. We have to pick something in the exploration PvE section. We need to choose something in the PvP combat section. So you see what I mean? So we're not gonna exclude one, you know, a big chunk of the sandbox every time we vote on these things. We're gonna make sure that we will cover necessary areas, but it will help us obviously pinpoint and have a proper order of things. So I hope that makes sense.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's all the stuff.
But yeah, obviously, like I said, the table social thing in the social tab, I think table games will be the more popular one, which means blackjack will obviously be a little bit faster for us to produce because we have the game function rules already finished. Twice, players will vote the game into a completely different game. Stick to your guns. Yeah, that's why obviously we put up the framework, right? So it can't just move completely different. Also, we need to make sure it's a true sandbox game still. And just grows for all those different areas, including combat and including social RP elements and so on. Russian roulette, that is suitable also, yeah. So blackjack, like I said, we have a lot of that finished in terms of gameplay rules. I want Texas Hold'em because it's a obviously extremely popular, big thing that I will personally enjoy. Just sit down and play poker tournaments and play heads up with you guys and enjoy. So that's one of the high up games. But the list after that is quite endless, right? Russian roulette, card games, chess, anything we can add, right? Yeah. We have Fletcher Profession also on upcoming roadmaps. Yeah, I know what Russian roulette is. I meant normal roulette, right?
Russian
I don't know.
roulette.
I just read it Russian roulette. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna have the exact Russian roulette rules. But like I said, any of those table games that are suitable can be added over time. I know what Russian roulette is. It's a very dangerous game, right?
Jesus.
We don't have the pistols, but we have
Hidden Durkin.
something else that could be used. You win or you die. Yeah, exactly. I know.
Chasing me.
Pistols confirmed.
Durkin in darkness.
Yeah, right.
No,
right.
I thought normal roulette and red Russian roulette.
Well, I'm actually
about the
watching
Russian
the stream,
version,
so I
right?
knew where you
Okay,
are. But
okay.
yeah, I was just farming stuff.
So it's stream sniping.
Basically, yeah. Don't report me, please.
Starfall, that's the closest to Russian roulette. Yeah, true. Alright, guys. I tried to keep them 2 hours, and we are almost a half hour above our today's
Damn, some
10
kind of.
minutes.
Why I have
so
luck
think
like second?
This
Look at
is
this.
where I will
This is not
thank
good.
you all
Is
for
it my lags?
joining in today.
No, it's
Gonna try to soon.
Not-
I'm not sure if I have time for next stream, but I'm gonna try to
Not
soon
good.
organize
Not
some
good at
streams
all.
with some interesting steps. We have Unreal 5 progression. We soon have, we could start soon with the community interaction when it comes to shaping future roadmaps, to have those in place and fully finished for when we, the developers, are ready to take that step later on. So I'm gonna try to schedule those soon. Again, now it's every week, so I do have quite a little time to
Things
prepare.
start teleporting for me. What's
I
going
will
on?
see if we If we continue doing
Maybe
them once a
my
week
provider,
until that
maybe,
is release epic, or if
server, I
we
don't
want to do
know.
every second week,
Maybe
we'll
not.
update either way. Let's see, do we have streamers online that we should raid today, guys? Let's do our quick classic vote, shall
Oh
we?
wow. Hello, Clem.
And you can help me.
And thank you for the
One
prime.
moment, and I will.
Well, I still need to craft some things
poll.
here, I
Let's
think.
do a poll.
Let me see. Oh, they didn't pause this time. Have a bit of trash, but it's not a big deal. I was going to craft it later.
Right, 1 minute, guys.
Let's check what's going
Quick
on around.
votes, and I will raid.
I saw one wheelchair running
Very
around.
clean. Yeah, vote on me, vote on him, and I will make it happen.
But yeah, mostly.
Yeah, it's
Clean
good to
all
see you
win.
clean back again in the game. We've been having some awesome battles and
One of the big streamers.
adventures with the Odin Seeds. Always entertaining to watch Odin Seed head out as a group, or all the shenanigans they are doing. Very entertaining.
Yeah, I would say I was pretty happy to when
So yeah,
Bardo started
looks
streaming
like
the
he's
siege,
joining them at
because I
this
started
time,
watching
so that's good
Clean,
to see.
and I don't know, he didn't know what's going on, so it was pretty clear that he have no idea and he didn't care what's going on. And yeah, apparently because
You wanna pick
he
streamers
don't play
off
Mortal,
Twitch, or do you
regularly.
do YouTube as well? Yeah,
it was
when it
well
comes to
pretty
Twitch,
boring.
we usually do our
But
Twitch
Bardo
raid,
is
right?
always
So
entertaining
feel free
when
to
he's in
start
some battle.
stream Twitch. We try to pass on raids to any newcomer as well, and when we have done that, we do random raids, like we can do polls like this. So
Talk.
we try to do our best to
Make it
support
thirster
everyone
without a weapon.
and support
What's going
their
on?
Twitch and so on also, and obviously YouTube
He was
videos.
out of
Try to
weapon.
share them and such.
Yeah, RP walking.
Right, clean it is, guys.
And maybe he ran
Clean
out of
it
stamina.
is. Let's do the raid then. Alright, I want to thank you all for joining in again, and thank you for all your questions, your donations, and all of that.
Cleanstream
We
is good
really
for the game,
appreciate
yeah.
your
He'll
support
bring more
and being
players.
here.
From Tarkov, from
Never
DayZ
streamed
or whatever
before,
he
but I plan to
streamed.
start. That is awesome. Go ahead.
So yeah,
go ahead.
it's definitely a good thing.
Alright, guys. Thank you. And here, let me.
So yeah. No, can I stop it? Kill the horses. There's whatever. Yeah, there's closed. So there it is, surprisingly quiet. I'm not sure is it like this all the time. But each time I'm checking, everything is fine in Faber now. No problems, everything's fine, everything is calm. Let's check the other side, because I skipped it on purpose. Obviously, still render some trash. But that's the trash. I want to deliver successfully stuff from the field, because it's hard to bring it anywhere. Nonetheless, this is the only place we can bring some food for cooking. Now I need more for kids. For now I still have this engineering, because we still need to build a lot. Have to sometimes switch back to cooking. I will be able to cook additional stuff. Many duelists. Yeah, today Fabrino was pretty lovely. Yeah. A knife. That's good. Lovely and lively. Yeah. Check bounty by the way. Maybe I'll be lucky here. Any luck with bounty?
I will tell you in a second.
It's just
with
finished.
5 murder counts, so
Yeah.
probably not.
Well, you can always ask for a deal.
Oh, 600 meters now. Actually,
Not that far.
no,
Which direction?
south.
South. Mm.
Dream to happen with only 20 prosperity.
Mm-hmm.
Meh.
Mm-hmm. Go testing this. Okay. We can go for this one.
We can try if we want, yeah.
What's a guild? Write me.
Guildless, guildless.
Ah, guild has. What's the name?
Yeah.
Maybe I know.
I'm gonna write it.
Damn, this dog is dying from starvation. Don't feed on this dog. Yeah, I don't know this guy. I don't know him.
Oh wait, I was still in Discord? No, I didn't know.
Yeah, he was still in Discord.
Oh well. I'm in Discord listening to me. And grab some bird.
My target most likely far away.
Damn, I farmed a lot today. I'm tired now. I need to grab a sword actually. If I want to duel.
16k, damn. Oh. Okay, miles far away. So we're going for yours.
Okay. Check again. Oh wait, actually, a dual Akon is no good.
I wouldn't say like this. I mean, it's your ability. It's part of your build. And you sacrifice some other parts for it. Like, taming is questionable because, well, taming
yeah.
apparently just OP one-on-one.
Yeah, 550 souls. Maybe the camp or something, bunny camp.
I don't know. Lead us.
Okay.
Maybe you on the camps. Being then.
Thank you. But yeah, I'm tired now. With this I'm gonna finish. Did I farm actually? How much?
I also need a break and switch to Baldur's game, but
2k.
can wait.
Wow. Yeah, let's try this real quick.
Yeah, I also need to arrive to MK eventually. Not right now, but eventually before tomorrow. Or tomorrow.
MK?
Oh, not MK?
Oh,
MK?
Moki. Oh, true, yeah.
I don't remember from which to which, but yeah.
Moki.
Okay. It's Moki. Oh, anyway, to the east, I mean.
Yeah. I guess I would just ghost walk there. Or maybe not.
It's possible
see
to
how
just
much-
ghost walk, yeah. It's also
It depends
possible to
how
bring something.
It depends on the work, I would guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could farm a lot of stuff on the way, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
600
Not many things to
southeast.
farm on the way, actually. Not much of prominence, not much of resources. And very high chances to
I
die,
guess.
especially through the step.
Yeah.
Step, very dangerous right now. Extremely dangerous. So going there in
They're
small
moving
groups is
600
not safe.
southeast.
Maybe to Kranish.
I don't know, maybe just moving around the mountain. To the other camp, maybe.
Hard to say. The fact that he is without guild and hammer murder counts doesn't mean anything good, really.
5, though.
Well, maybe he just begin.
We will see. We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, anyway. It's not hostile basically to us, so we just speak and do.
Killed by Tatsuya earlier here.
Seriously?
Yep.
That's unlucky.
Well, yeah.
The camp is untouched.
Target is nowhere to be seen at the moment. Oh
What?
my god. Yeah. Well,
Oh.
since we're here, I
Okay,
guess.
let's clear the camp and maybe he'll
Yep.
come at that point. Back, maybe he'll
The
crash
hell?
for a login, but yeah, that's weird. Just log out.
We have here cast. Okay, charge. Oh, be careful.
Oh damn. Damn it. I have a damn really good one. Just faint like
Are you
who
in
knows?
trouble?
Yeah, I'm in trouble. Yeah, let me heal myself. Because he starts fainting so active.
Okay, I might need a heal as well.
Yes, I will heal you. I was already damaged by 2 casters.
What? Can he stop? What
Yeah,
the
he did so much faints.
Okay, can you keep healing me?
I can heal you,
What the
yeah, it's fine.
hell? I will just stun him down. What is he doing? God damn.
I don't know, he just starts fainting
Seems like
like
nobody
a mad
killed him
one.
for a while.
Yes, no one farmed them for a very long while.
Stop it.
Oh, no.
Well, these two are kind of hard. Like when you have 2 of these.
They
you
did a
know,
lot of damage with Axis first of all, and they start fainting like mad.
Yep, this one was crazy.
Leaders
what?
don't faint so much like this one. I wasn't prepared for this with so low health.
Yep.
Ah, damn.
Okay. Well, everything went well.
Yeah, we can all heal each other, that's fine.
Okay, I guess there's the other side as well.
It
The other
should be
side
some.
is far.
It's only one.
Oh no,
on the
wait,
side.
no, never mind. They're coming. And it's many of them.
I'm coming. Damn.
Did we get all 3? Just
I
the
don't know,
third,
I
did he
still
run
need
away?
2.
No, there was 3 definitely. Did the other one run away?
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
No
Thought
idea.
you maybe got him.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we got him.
Okay, this barrel, come on. Look at this. Come here. Look
Piggy
at
butt?
this.
Yeah, piggy butt.
Literally. And 68, like what?
Well, not 69 though.
Oh yeah.
Do whatever you
Do you want
wish
a
to
piggy
do
butt?
with this.
Do you want it?
No. Don't need piggy
Well, I
butt.
left it for the next one.
Maybe to grow to 69.
Yeah, maybe he'll get a nice one, yeah. A nice piggy butt.
Ah, damn. Check the target.
But yeah, this veteran was insane. Um, 200 northeast.
So he is
What?
here. Tower? I don't
Oh,
know.
maybe actually, yeah. Let's run around the mountain, I guess.
Mm,
I only have 2
okay.
more birds.
well, yeah. Northeast.
Northeast. I mean, it could be.
Let's look
yeah,
at tower.
Yeah,
What
it
else
should
can
be
it
up.
be?
But he was southeast before. Like,
Yeah, that's
what?
weird. Forced to stronghold, maybe tied to priest.
Maybe. Maybe died somewhere down there to something. teleported back.
Oh, Northwest can be run tower also. Dungeon. Maybe some Griefer account nearby. Maybe Nubia.
Nothing here.
Well, it's kind of there is corner, but yeah, basically nothing.
Okay, let me give him one more indication. You can clear the other small camp and then run up if you want.
Oh, basically here, as in town or near the tower. So if he's somewhere there, we can
Well,
get
if he's
there.
in the tower, he should be northwest now, I guess. Or west.
He anyway should be northwest. Basically, if he is somewhere near
If it's
Graveyard to
northwest
tower
or west, he's
city.
up. Yeah.
Because maybe he was right after the mountain moved actively. But
400 west. Yeah, he's up.
400 west. It's basically city.
That's basically city.
Or maybe not. Still can be a quiet tower. Graveyard.
If you want, we can go for the other camp. I mean, screw him. Maybe I'll find him in town. No?
It's unclear where it will be. And yeah, we can go up there, basically.
Yeah.
But you have only one bird, yeah?
For now, yeah. But if we go up, I can grab more. I mean, I had 5 or 6 birds. And it was like 500 meters. I didn't think I need that many.
I usually spend at least 2 gold for the birds. You will never know how you will need to chase the target.
That's true, yeah.
Because it
yeah.
can be very
Well, I'm a
close, but
noob
it can
bounty
start
hunter.
move at least. Oh, exactly at this moment and just. And you will need many
Yeah.
birds to chase them.
I'm a noob bounty hunter, so you know.
Well, now you're more experienced. Now you know.
a little bit. I saw Rivers last time. It was so funny. They had a bounty on Blackout. Is it Blackout? Yeah, Blackout. They just ran into a zerg of 50 people, and they just ran in there, standing there for like a whole minute. Should we go for the camp to the right?
We can actually.
Yep.
Yeah. Well.
And they just was just standing there like for a minute, and nobody noticed them. And then they zerged them down like with 20 or 30 people.
Well.
And Rivers was asking at least give me the 1v10 or something. That was hilarious though.
See anything because of explosion.
Oh no.
Heather.
Be careful, it's gonna convert you.
Should be careful. This mana not infinite. You will need another reflect. Why can't I
We have
hit
another
him?
parry lord? Or we have another parry lord. Not that bad as the other, but
That guy is really good.
yep.
This one looks like farmed from time to time.
Definitely. Thank you. Nitra. Yay. This one is close probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's small.
Anything else here?
Probably no.
No.
Get a potion. Potion.
Nice.
Use this one.
Those are actually not bad. Like
Not
actually
good.
not bad.
Not good.
I mean they give you
30
30. Yeah, but
and
in
what's
a
the point?
pretty
You,
short
you
amount
need
of
to use
time.
animation. If you get at
Yeah,
least
but it's
one
short.
hit during this time, it's already a waste of time.
It's more of a
And you
Vila
can
thing
get
or
multiple
an Alvarin
hits.
thing.
It's only for
Yeah.
Alvarins. Everyone
It's
else
still
will be
fine if you're like
screwed.
somewhere in the backline or something, you know. You can get some.
Wow, it's
a
better
bunch of
than
HP
nothing
pretty
if you
fast.
have only bandages, yeah. Basically.
Also, you can
Asynchronized
combine
ones.
them. I don't know if you knew them.
Yeah, and there's so many bugs with this ref. Like, I'm so tired of this. It feels like it's became way worse in last updates. I don't remember that I used so many of them. It's
Yeah.
so many times bugged. Like, and when it's bugged multiple times in 1 hour, it's so annoying.
I mean, not that bad for me. I mean, I have these bugs.
Like, I
as
cast a
well,
2
but
reflex
not
and I
that
don't
often.
have it on me and on my horse. Like, what the hell?
Damn.
Okay, I had it on me, but it was bugged. Still annoying. Just after 1 year of playing, I'm tired of this button. Still not fixed.
Well,
Oh, you ran. Oh, you ran for a moment without the horse.
well, need to get some training in, you know. I need to prepare for the cake.
Cake is an eye.
Well, Vigilin promised the cake, so I don't know.
He may promise, but there is no cake for now.
That's his problem now. He gave us a promise, you know.
Well, yeah. He gave a nose. He should keep his promise. Keep his word.
So, you know, he has to stick around here until he finds the cake.
Yeah. Exactly.
By the way, his birthday soon.
Soon?
Vigilin.
Yeah, but when?
When I will type you.
Oh, okay. Now then. Most likely will forget about this. Please remind me if I will
Yeah, I will
forget
tell you.
about
I will
this.
tell you. Yeah.
Like a day before the very least.
I will
like a
probably
few days.
forget as well, but yeah.
Let's try to not forget.
Oh wait, actually not, because my mom is in the same day.
Oh my god. Okay,
So maybe I'll remember.
okay, throw the bird, I guess. Or we can be between graveyard and... Yeah, we should move between graveyard and tower. This way we will see where he is, if he is somewhere there around. Can this one run through the graveyard? No, it's different.
350 southwest. Where the hell is this?
Can't fist us.
Is he on the mountain somewhere or something?
Yeah, looks like it. Maybe it's a stronghold.
Should we grab some more birds? I mean, he has 5 counts. Maybe he's afraid to go to town and waiting off for, I don't know.
You need to wait for like 8 hours or how much?
I don't know.
But the fact that he's there, it's suspicious. Okay, logic should be somewhere in the stronghold, near the stronghold. Not too. But yeah, since there are no more birds, a couple of more them would be nice right now. It's a bit dark. And this thing. Damn, this place is just a mess.
Yep.
Like my guess, he died and teleported into the stronghold or something like this.
Yeah, must be. Because where else? Maybe he's just standing up here somewhere. By the way, there's a chest in here. This probably doesn't get looted
yeah.
a lot.
Oh, that's question. Maybe this guy just looted it.
The hell? I can't target it. 6 bandages and a torch. Well,
Yeah.
the loot that is.
Maybe in the stronghold on the Nave. This most likely means that he is a griefer.
Yeah, it has to
That's
be.
so
There's nothing
nice.
else here. The house that was over there is not anymore, so...
Well, we need birds anyway. Without birds, it's impossible to figure out where he is.
Yeah, let's go to town and check it once more, then throw it, I guess. I'm pretty tired, so
You can just drop this one or just keep it for tomorrow or whatever.
we'll see, yeah. That was a lot of farming today. And nothing. Like, no good trinkets, nothing.
That's fine.
I guess.
Just gather picky buds. That's
I get so.
how it
I
works.
made some money. That's something.
The strong thing that I was stuck here, but surprisingly no.
Nah, I'm stuck now. God damn it. God damn it, Nicey. God damn it.
No,
Can
it's
you-
not
can you
nice. It's not nice.
Can you not? Please?
Nice is smaller than Horsey
Stop,
right now.
stop
It's
it,
not
don't
nice
do
here.
this. No, I know, right? It's me. Can I?
The cakes. I mean, fantasy is about cakes.
No, I didn't even get cake. That's why I need to go running. I'm stuck. Come on, game.
Ah,
Come on,
damn.
game. Does that work on the horse?
Try to turn around, do something.
Wait, I'm trying to unstuck. Come on. Nope. Okay, can I dismount somehow? Meh.
Try to turn around.
Do you mean?
Because you don't. No,
It-
move your horse around. Can you? Or is it stuck
No,
somehow
I
fully?
can move it around. Oh, you don't see it?
I don't see
I'm
it.
moving-
Yeah, you don't
I'm
move
moving
it.
the
all.
horse all the time.
Yeah, you don't move at all.
Yeah, I'm moving it all the time. but-
Okay, well, ask GM. It will be way faster.
Meh.
What
Well-
else? That's clearly a bucket place. They surprised they
Stuck,
managed
please
to move
help.
through it.
Well,
Please
Yes.
help.
have fun. You don't have to wait here with me.
What if you will be attacked by, I don't know, 20 people randomly?
Wait, can I earthquake myself? That's actually interesting.
And you stuck with more. Don't do this,
Well-
don't do this, don't do this.
Screw it.
Wait for
What will
Jim, you
happen?
already wrote to Jim. Don't do anything, just
I wanna
wait.
try it.
Don't
I wanna
wait.
see it.
Wait.
But I wanna so hard.
Okay, do
I
it,
wanna
do,
do it
it,
so
do
hard.
it.
Yep.
Where's your horse now?
I have no idea. Oh,
Maybe-
see, that worked. Come on, Nicey, I'm sorry. Oh, he's in the rock. He's still stuck. Now he teleported out. Okay. I'm sorry, Nicey. It had to be done.
No, it wasn't necessary at all.
Kinda. It was funny then.
He knows that it wasn't necessary.
He's fine with it. He knew it. Like, he chose me. He knew what he's into.
Maybe he didn't realize so everything.
Too late now. Too late.
That's for sure. Now it's really too late.
I need to earthquake something once a day. Otherwise, you know.
Okay.
Right. Let me go get some more birds.
And so many doings today. Surprisingly.
Let me show you.
That's good.
That's good.
Thank welcome back anytime.
Time to
What?
giveaways,
Oh, no.
but yeah.
Now the
Not today.
GM got me unstuck. I wasn't stuck.
Oh. Jim was busy. Like that when he
That's
could.
fine. You should be able to somehow, you know, cancel a GM ticket.
That's fine anyway.
Okay, let's see. Maybe he's in town.
I I doubt about that.
Probably not, but Hmm. $550 south. Yeah, he's somewhere up on that mountain. For whatever reason.
He's sitting stronghold.
Probably, yeah.
And because he sit for
I
a
need
long
one
time,
more
he most
earthquake
likely not
reagent.
equipping, but doing something else, or maybe FK. You can just ignore him then.
I guess.
Who cares really?
True.
Because waiting, I once tried to wait near stronghold, damn, it took a while. And it still was
Not
closed.
worth it.
It wasn't
Not
worth
worth
it
it
at
for
all.
no reward or anything.
Yes,
I
exactly.
actually don't care. For me, it's just a bit of side content. So
Yeah. Oh, if it would be at least some familiar name, but when it's just...
yeah.
I'm trying to save this dog, but it's dying from starvation.
I tried that last time.
I'm
with
not
the
sure who
Molva,
is the
but
owner.
Eventually it died.
Yeah.
Probably logged out. Too far away.
Oh,
Logged out.
maybe, but
Ignored the
maybe.
message or got kicked from the server or something like that.
Maybe.
Alright. Nicey. Take some dial for that earthquake. I have some more
Dial.
bread for you. Everybody gets fed. Look at this.
I just asked for normal keratin. Now you're giving me everything that have keratin.
Well, you know I'm not that smart, so you say keratin, I get keratin.
Okay, it's still
That's how it
keratin now.
works. Well, yeah.
Locked me in this. So you successfully practiced some of the spells. Damn, this guy locked now. He's stuck. Logic, by the way, would be funny to break it somehow. But yeah, it doesn't work for a long time anyway. I can hear what you're saying, by the way. I mean, I saw it's night now, but no sound.
Oh no, I was about to
Oh,
say something.
yeah. Okay, now I can hear.
Yeah, I thought it'd be cool if you could like break it with the sword or something, but yeah.
Or at least with a big hammer.
Well, yeah, it's partly would be funny, but on the other hand, the whole purpose of this barrier to not be in break.
Well, obviously not with one hit, right? But
Yeah, but
be
well,
able to do some...
it's
well,
good to block some people in corridor or whatever, or protect itself from just a bunch of arrows and so on.
Oh,
But if there would be intense interactions, would be funny. What do you... Oh, well. Okay. So yeah. What's this guy on? Yeah, and so now to jump pretty high.
Yep.
Probably people get so much in this dungeons with walls
Yeah,
and
yeah. I mean,
goodness.
literally this... I think nobody could climb the cathedral in Tindrim, and now they can.
Use it to kind of get to other places.
yeah.
Oh, he wants to
Is
hear
this
you.
way?
Come say hello to our friend. He wants to hear your voice.
Yeah, hello. The voice. Oh damn. It actually looks like a sphere. I thought it was
yeah,
Doom, but
yeah,
it's actually a sphere. Damn, that's actually beautiful.
That looks so good.
We almost get our
Let me in.
Christmas.
Let me in. Oh, I need to relearn that for that. Yeah. Christmas brothel with that and the tree.
Beautiful spell. I wish to have some beautiful things like this, I suppose. I know 3 magic
Yeah.
schools and have nothing like this. It's frustrating.
Oh well. And check once again. Maybe he's coming to town or respawned or whatever.
I doubt about that.
Yeah, same. Triple trap now.
That's
Nah, the
pretty
target
dangerous.
is nowhere to be seen.
Pretty dangerous to be trapped with a person without pants.
Yeah, have
Such
you
a
seen the static charge?
Yeah, we tested
Yeah,
everything.
we
Peter.
tried all the spells on PTR.
Yeah. That can kill you real quick if you're not.
Yeah, it's
Well,
insane.
yeah,
It
and
does a lot of damage.
they also did stack during PTR, and that was a lot
Yeah,
of
first
damage.
PTR they stacked, like you could cast 2 of
I
them.
once
and
just
they did
died
double the
running
damage.
through it
was
because
like,
we stacked
yep.
bunches.
Yeah.
Just 200 HP. You didn't have them.
I was
Yeah, it was insane.
I was out killing veteran outlaws with it the other day, and
Oh, by
I
the way, yeah, it should work.
yeah, I thought
Yeah,
I
I
had my
tried that.
horse. I thought I had my horse on stay, but my horse started following through, walked
Oh.
the stack charge, and insta died.
Oh my.
Damn.
I tried to do that on the Sewer King on PTR, and I killed her.
Yeah. Yeah, you just cast it and just kite around
Yeah,
it, so
yeah,
they
yeah.
stay in it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a bit dangerous. But still, cool spawns. Really cool. It's right understood though, this Crystal Sphere doesn't protect from all the spells. Because people tried to use it on this last siege and it didn't work for everything. Eventually was the users.
For the you're talking about the ice barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it mainly being used for like just trapping enemies.
Trapping or splitting enemies, yeah, to chop them down in
Splitting
smaller
enough,
groups, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
It also can protect you in the field, like if you don't have mounted skills or you lost your horse already, yeah, you can cover with this and let others to out heal, prepare, whatever, if you're in group. If you're surrounded by enemies, so yeah, it can be useful. And because you can move a bit in front or backward and move the circle each time recreating it, you can either split enemies or try to move away or whatever. Like could be multiple enemies. You also can block the passage with this and not allow others to go while your group will run away, for example. Or something like that. So we prepare the spawns. Once the barrier will be destroyed, you can use some PKOS stuff.
Has there been any confirmation on whether or not the entities are going to be under Arcana or?
No.
Yeah,
no.
Arcana.
Henrik didn't mention it.
It's
Because
pretty
in the,
much.
in the first
Like,
game, in the first game, they weren't. It wasn't under Arcana.
it
Oh,
was not.
seriously?
No.
I've heard
Ah,
that
what
so
was
many
under
times that it's
Arcana?
gonna be Arcana.
Yeah, that's what I assume.
Yeah, but what was under the Arcana?
I can't.
Was it just polarization?
Yeah, I think it was just polarization. In
Hmm.
the first game.
First time makes sense because polarization is unique and according to the description forbidden one, so maybe it's different. So yeah, if it will be different, then well, yeah, that's actually not bad. What
Because he has
That could actually
confirmed.
make it interesting.
Yeah, he has confirmed it's only gonna cost 3 points to completely master elementalism. So
Yeah, but if it's not Arcana, then you need 2 primaries to get 6 elementalism schools. That's actually pretty good.
yeah,
That's not bad,
That would
yeah.
be nice. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they're actually gonna do. It's not gonna work like like a pet. It's gonna be like he says.
Yeah, it's just
filter
a
mountain
buff,
thing.
Yeah,
and
buffs,
maybe there will be
debuffs.
a spell that will trigger them. Maybe. Like command to
see.
do some activity, and each unique for each of them.
I could see like a water spirit or something giving you like passive regen or something.
Yeah, some that
like
can
that.
increase your defenses, others can give resist, others can protect from arrows, some can emit light maybe, some can hide you, maybe one can hide your name. Damn, it's annoying. No, so yeah, could be. That's weird, darn.
Trolls.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah. Well, yeah. I expect that one of them should emit the night, because we don't have normal light source, and this could be a way to do it. Like an illumination entity, yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be. I think it'd be really cool if I didn't have to. Do it. 'Cause I'm not. If it is under Arcana, I'm not going to. I don't have. To
Yeah, but can you imagine if it will become meta? Like Zerg's fully covered with this shiny rainbow stuff.
Lol.
Because everyone will carry this,
Gonna
like
look
if it will
beautiful,
give
though.
additional protection or whatever, like or will give regeneration while on you. People will just charge and fight. Each of them will have something covered. This.
It depends. Many builds don't even like.
Well,
let's say it
Nightmare
costs
Zerg definitely
100
will be if
mana,
it
not
will be
many-
meta.
Yeah, I guess. But many builds don't probably won't be able to afford it even mana wise.
Of course,
That's
of
not
course.
like gonna be
Yeah,
like
just
100 mana minimum
yes,
with
yes.
focus probably.
But many people will use hybrids for this.
Yeah.
Well,
So we'll
yeah.
see.
I'm
Time
a
to
hybrid,
shine, then.
obviously. I'm pushing 138 mana myself.
I'm 122.
206.
Wait, I
200
literally
mana
cannot
away.
cast what's it called? Gravity Snare. I literally cannot cast it. It costs me 133 mana. I don't have that.
Damn, it's
Yep.
expensive.
Yep.
But that's actually a very devastating spell in proper
It's a good one, yeah.
circumstances.
It's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Still,
haven't
it's like a bit
used-
of a bummer that I cannot cast it. I need to get myself a psych
You
amulet or
don't need
something.
Adamitism even.
No, in that case.
I haven't used the tornado since that was one spell, and obviously a bunch of people always use, but I heard that they kind of nerfed it.
They didn't nerf
No,
it, they
no, they
just
fixed
remove
it.
this
They
bug
fixed it.
always flying into stratosphere by
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So I mean,
Apparently
so
it
it
was
can
connected.
it can still kind of throw you up in the air. And hurt
you will
Yes,
jump a
just
few
not
meters,
insta-kill
but
you.
not just yeah.
Okay, so it's
You will not
gonna,
die
it's not
from
gonna
one shot.
sling you and insta kill you. Yeah. Gotcha.
No,
Yeah.
the thing is, I think I heard it was connected to Magic Reflect. When you had Magic Reflect, it just applied twice to you, so you got shot in the air.
Yeah, something like this.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's
But they
rough.
fixed that apparently. I also tried that Firestorm on PTR. That looks so good, but it's so expensive to cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you need the weather for it. I actually had to ask GM to give me reagents for the weather.
I like the Blizzard one. Didn't see anyone using it actively.
Yeah, it's
we
so
got
rare.
we got into a fight with Carney a couple days ago, and we were in the Talus Rizar dungeon, and they hit us with like 2 of those blizzards. It knocked out like half of our guys instantly.
Damn. That's so good.
It looks
Wait,
very
do you have
beautiful.
to change the weather in Talos for that? Do you know that?
I don't know. I have no.
Maybe
clue.
it's snowy
Because it
normally,
makes
so you
sense-
can just
yeah,
do it
makes
all the
sense
time.
that you can just
Yeah.
cast it up in the north. That would actually make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. We were that was like the worst place we could have been. It was such a tight little dungeon, and
Mhm.
we had like 30 plus people in that dungeon. And all of a sudden, just blizzards.
Was
just
it
out
in
of
that
nowhere.
corridor? In that small corridor?
Yeah, it was right at the
Ah,
entrance.
yeah, I've seen so many videos where that happens. Like
Yep.
stuff like that.
I on the way there we killed some veteran outlaws and I got a gold topaz amulet. And
damn.
I lost it in
Damn.
that fight.
Oh damn! You should have. No, you go back with that
But
thing.
I told them, they thought I was lying, so that's why they went to the dungeon anyways.
Yep.
I was
would
like,
have
I'm
just
not
turned
lying.
That's
around. Like
unfortunate.
that's insane.
No?
Sorry.
I like it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
join our
that's so
conversation.
happen. Yeah, it's just not often happens. Conversation nowadays, maybe. People spread out outside the city and build in their own cities. It's fine. What do you expect from him? He just listened. It's fine. Now, by the way, what about standard walls? Do
It's
you...
a safe space.
They're trying to
He
do.
got scared.
Just... he ran away.
You don't get to get in our safe space then.
It's hard to speak private here though, because it's so loud.
Oh yeah, I have the volume turned down a little bit.
We can cast darkness spell. Well,
Hello.
Hammond,
Oh yeah, that
probably,
shadow.
I don't know.
That shadow is so good.
Yeah, Shadow Sphere. Whatever it is, that's a good one. Well,
It's called shadow. This
I'm
spell.
not sure. I have no idea how it's called.
The crystal formation, the bleed, the damage on that's not really that great, but the bleed is
The
actually.
bleed.
Yeah,
bleed
the whole
is
idea is in
terrible.
bleed,
Does
and
a
also
lot
you
of
can
damage,
miss
yeah.
it that you was playing, so it actually can be devastating.
What is it, like 15, 20 seconds with a bleed?
Yeah, and it ticks for like 2, 3 every time.
It was when I tested it on myself in full armor. I don't know if armor makes a difference,
No,
but
I don't think so.
I was in full armor. It was ticking me for like 4 to 5s a tick.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
yeah, it's
it
pretty
was
effective.
rough.
What about stone walls? Are people using activism in dungeons?
I casted it once when I was training my Ellie just to see what it was like. I don't know if it was maybe the server, but there was like a delay, so I casted it and like nothing
No, it's
happened.
intended. It's intended
okay,
because
It's intended,
it traps you now. So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
want to have that delay so you can jump away from it.
Sweet, yeah, then that makes sense. Because yeah, as soon as I casted it, what is that spell?
Yeah, spamming this acid projectiles.
That thing killed me instantly once before he casted it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, you were there, yeah, it just killed me instantly.
Which
Well,
spell is that?
It's
that
direction.
acid-
Mm.
Yeah, direction, yeah.
Don't
Oh,
remember which
okay,
one.
yeah, gotcha.
Oh well, it's hard to land it properly, but yeah, if you'll be unlucky and get into all this, yeah, it's a lot of damage.
He hit me perfectly and I was just dead instantly.
But yeah, stone walls should be good. Like, I mean, in supers you can fully block the corridor with it. You can split
Wait,
the
is it-
enemy group, or you can just block the enemy group. Or
Is
you
it
can.
the scalding fumes? Is that what it is?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Scalding fumes.
Oh yeah. And other sweat. Yeah, that's why I've never.
Yeah,
casted it.
yeah, sweat, 5 sweat salt is so expensive.
I think they overdue with these reagents.
Yeah, and 5 of them, that's like a, what, 20, 30 gold cost?
Yeah,
like, what
I'm
the
glad.
hell?
I'm glad some of the changes they did make with some of the spells.
They need to do the same changes for everything
yeah,
because
yeah.
people will just not use the spell
Or
because
just
it's
make
too
salt
expensive.
crystals more available. Like, a lot more available.
They should be sold or should be everywhere, should be something like. Maybe we just don't know the way how to create them. Maybe
would
it's possible.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
The one spell I'm happy that's kind of expensive is the lava plume or lava flow, whatever it is.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
yeah.
That spell is obnoxious if you get hit point blank. It's kind of a suicide spell, but it hits.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, it's a
also
lot
so
of damage.
expensive with the pyropite
Yeah.
and volcanic ash.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad it's expensive.
Yeah,
If it wasn't-
yeah.
if
I
it
mean,
was
it's
cheap, we would
fine.
be spamming that.
I think honestly the Starfall is too cheap. Like it costs
Extremely
nothing,
cheap,
and it's
yeah.
one of the best spells.
I wish Starfall was better than what it was. Because it's hands down definitely my favorite
I mean, 10
spell.
Yeah.
But it's just, I feel like it's just easy to dodge. It's easy if you're.
It's not
in
easy
it,
if
it's
there are
very
bunch of
easy to get out of
enemies.
it.
Situational.
Like, yeah, if it's open space, should be just bunch of enemies that will just cover the whole field with bunch
Yeah.
of them. And then you will not have any free space, and you will need to either push, taking damage, or run away, taking damage, and anyway, it will be shitty situation for you.
What about compared to the new one? The new
No,
one.
the
they
new one
added?
is-
No, new one is weak, yeah. But you don't need additional primer for it, you can just learn elementism and use it.
It's one primary,
So it
yeah. If
makes
it's one primary,
sense.
you can cast it already. So it's basically the budget version of Starfall.
I thought consuming void would be really nice too. Haven't used that one as well yet.
Bad, not
That
bad.
one that drain mana?
Yeah, it drains mana, yeah.
It's not that, it wasn't that good, it drains two,
It wasn't
too
that
weak
good.
and also slowed down your 2 weak, so hopefully
Kinda
they
wish it
adjusted
was-
something, but I don't remember actually they did or not.
I kind of wish it was like an actual leech, like it drained mana and then I got the mana
But
for it.
there is
That's
already
meant
mana
to
dash
leech,
from Necromancy.
yeah. Necromancy has that.
Yeah.
Mental leech.
Unfortunately, I'm a pure. I go to the dark arts.
It's on dark cards, it's fine.
I'll enjoy my mana then.
Enjoy it, enjoy
The
it.
blue stuff.
But you can give mana to others this way. That's why it's good.
Yeah,
Like you can use others as
Cast that again on
batteries.
me?
Hmm?
Can you cast that again on me? Wanna try something? No.
What level?
Mentally.
What level do you need to be from the bleach?
Monster.
High.
It's a last spell.
Yeah. My Clade purifies that also.
Okay. No mana for me
It's a
then.
good Clade. I really like that one.
Well, for more fighters, it's definitely a must-have. For me, I can usually just cast Purify.
Yeah. I mean, I can as well, but still, it's so good. Like PvE especially, it's like insanely good. These casters casting Fulm and Corrupt on me and do nothing.
Well, it was a nice conversation, but
Yep.
I need to move.
Insane. I wanted to log off like a long time ago actually.
That's fine.
But it was nice. It was a nice conversation, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You guys stay safe.
stay safe.
Yeah, same mate. See you around. Okay. Now. Good night and have fun, I guess.
Yeah, don't forget your knives. Yeah.
Just got the message.
Message? From who?
You know, when you log off, you get that red text
Yeah.
that your pet is too far away.
Yes. So don't forget Nisim.
No, nice is with me.
No, okay. That's it. for
Alright,
today.
thank you for the company and
Yeah.
have fun.
Have fun.
See ya.
See ya. So, time to switch to Baldur's Gate, and well, yeah, I will need a break after this.